everyone, my name is Desola. I'm a fashion designer and you are welcome to my channel. Welcome to my channel, welcome to Daisy's Wardrobe. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're an existing subscriber, welcome. I'm so happy to have you here. And if you've seen my videos before and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And put on the notification bell so that you know when I put up a new video. I'm an African-inspired ready-to-wear fashion designer based here in Lagos, Nigeria, and I've been in business for over 10 years. So here on my channel, I talk about starting a fashion business, being a fashion designer, starting a ready-to-wear business, all things business, all things fashion, and sometimes, once in a while, I talk about my life. So here in today's video, I'll be talking about how I started my female clothing brand. So like I said, I'm an African-inspired ready-to-wear fashion designer. I make my designs and I sell my designs right here in my store, and that's what I've done all these years. And in selling clothes for over 10 years, I've been able to create a clothing brand, and my clothing brand is called Daisy's Wardrobe. So in this video, I will talk to you about how I started my clothing brand. So I started my business 12 years ago, and when I started my business, I wasn't really sure of what exactly it is I was doing or what exactly it is I wanted. All I knew was that I wanted to start a business selling clothes, making and selling clothes. Prior to me selling clothes, I worked in a corporate environment. I worked a 9 to 5 for a couple of years before I started my business. I started selling clothes out of passion, and it was something I felt that if I did, I would enjoy doing in the long run, because my corporate job was not necessarily what I wanted it to be, especially after I got married and started having children of my own. My corporate job was very demanding. I worked very long hours, and it did not allow me to be able to be there for my child the way I wanted to. At that time, I had only one child. I wanted to start a business that would give me an opportunity to be a lot more flexible. I could work and earn money. I wanted more flexibility to be able to take care of my family. I wanted to also earn money. I did not want to be a stay-at-home mom after having my child. I wanted to have a bit of flexibility and stay at home with my child and also run a business that would give me some decent amount of income. And when I say decent amount of income, I mean the basics in my life at the time. You know, my recurring bills, my recurring personal bills at the time, while I go along to run this business and grow this business into whatever it was meant to be. I started the business very small because I had a few challenges along the way when I was about to start, and my funds were very limited. I started this business with my savings at the time. While I was working my 9 to 5, I was able to earn a decent amount of money, which gave me the opportunity to have savings. I started this business, I started this clothing brand with my savings. So like I said, I started very small, and from the beginning, I knew that I wanted to have a retail store. I knew that I wanted to sell my clothes from a physical space. I didn't want to be at home running the business. I wanted to be out there. I felt that if I stayed at home to run the business or started the clothing brand from home, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it. So I wanted to put myself out there and put myself under some pressure that would give me the motivation to carry on, because you have to bear in mind that running a physical space is a little bit demanding. It can be demanding financially and in some other ways as well. So I wanted to have that pressure on me to motivate me to keep on doing whatever it is I needed to do to move the business forward and also build a brand. As the years progressed, I moved from one retail location to another retail location to another retail location. I've run this clothing brand for 12 years. In 12 years, I've had 4 retail locations. There was a time where I had more than one retail space, where I had two actually. I was running two retail locations simultaneously. But eventually, I learned my lessons from there and I decided to stay in just one retail space and also have a retail store online. So I could sell my clothes physically in the space where I'm in right now and also sell online as well. So for my clothing business, I sell predominantly female clothing. Female clothing, female African inspired, ready to wear clothing. I use African prints predominantly, and that is what my clothing brand is known for. Within Lagos, Nigeria, if you mention Daisy's Wardrobe to anyone, the first thing that comes to their mind is African prints, because everyone who has bought anything from me in the last 12 years know that that is what I sell. I am known for that. And when people want to wear African print, they're looking for somewhere to buy African print, they come straight to this place or they refer people to this place. There are other people who also sell African prints as well, but the people that prefer my brand come to my brand or they refer people to my brand. My clothing brand is known for African print. My clothing brand is known to sell women's clothing. And there are other things that my clothing brand is known for. So for example, if someone buys something from me and they go out with it, the people that either call me or send me messages or maybe take a picture of the person and then send it to me and say, oh, I know you were the one that made this dress. I know you were the one, they bought this dress from your store. I know this, I know that, I know that. That is the power of a brand. That is why branding is very, very important when you start a business. There are different things that you can use to brand your business. It could be, quality, it could be customer service, it could be color, it could be anything. There are different things that we use to brand our businesses. And even the logo that we use for our business is also a form of branding. I've run this business for 12 years, like I said. It's it's been one of the most challenging things I've ever embarked on in my life. It hasn't been smooth sailing. It hasn't been an easy road, but I'm very, very grateful. I'm very grateful for all the lessons I've learned. I'm very grateful for the opportunities I've been open to. I'm grateful for the people that I have met through this business. I'm grateful for the things I have learned. I have learned a lot of things from, building a clothing brand. I've learned things about myself and I've, developed myself in so many ways in building this clothing brand. Some people may come to my page either here or on Instagram and they see some pictures and videos of me or maybe my store and they think that, it's smooth sailing over here. It's not smooth sailing. It hasn't always been smooth sailing. Hard work. A lot of hard work has gone into the works to be where we are today. Especially running a business in Nigeria is not a walk in the park at all. It takes a lot of hard work, it takes a lot of determination, it takes a lot of prayers, it takes a lot of commitment, but I've been able to weather a lot of the storm and I'm still weathering the storms as they come. But in as much as it's been one of the most challenging things I've ever done, is one of the most fulfilling things I've also ever done in my life as well. Videos like this, a lot of people like me to do videos like this because, people have sent me messages on Instagram, a lot of messages, and even some have left comments for me in the comment section saying that, they are encouraged, they feel motivated, or this or that. So from time to time, I like to talk about how I started to encourage someone who is looking to embark on this journey of starting a clothing brand. A brand is not built overnight. A brand is built over time. A brand is not built in a month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. A brand is built over time, consistently over time. So this is how I started my clothing brand. maybe in another video I could talk about or go into detail of certain things I experienced and I encountered in starting a clothing brand. So my video for today is done. If you enjoyed watching my video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe and put on the notification bell so that you know when I put up a new video. And so I will see you soon. Bye.